News updates. Falana reveals why United States may not help Buhari. The Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, has said that Nigeria's current security challenge has a political undertone. Akpabio disclosed this in Abuja at the APC National Secretariat when he spoke with journalists on Thursday. I think most of the problems we are facing now in Nigeria are politically motivated. So, we must use our binoculars to be able to look and identify and sponsors of the insecurity we are witnessing in the country today. What is happening now is not Nigeria. This is on Nigeria. We must do everything possible, even through advice, to make sure that Nigeria remains united, Akpabio said, adding that it wasn't time for a blame game. Akpabio noted that the security challenge in the country today have already assumed a worrisome dimension, as it wasn't limited to one section of Nigeria. He said, "We have never in the history of this nation witnessed where people in uniform are targeted for elimination. That will show you that we have infiltrators in our midst. The security of our neighboring countries must also remain a priority. I am angered, troubled by attacks in Nigeria," Tinubu reports. The former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu has condemned the violent attack in many states in Nigeria. In a statement on Thursday, the All Progressive Congress APC leader said that he was angered and troubled. He decreed the terror and cruelty being visited upon the people of Borno State, Yobe, Benue, Niger, Imo, and other parts of the nation. Bola Ahmed Tinubu observed the attack have caused many of disparage the Nigerian military and security forces. He regretted that valiant men and women serve in our security forces, risking their lives to protect us, were being targeted. We stand with them. Governments also must continue to encourage the security forces to do their utmost to subdue these threats. The lives of innocent Nigerians and the future progress of the nation may lie in that balance. Tinubu told Nigerians not to surrender to the fearful temptation to blame one another. He said, regardless of region or religion, the people must unite against a common force. He added that the enemy's attack seems to focus on schools, religious institutions, and security forces in order to extinguish the light of knowledge and hope. The politician charged Nigerians not to temple, adding that tolerance, injustice, and compassion shall win the day. Insecurity. Why U.S. government may not even help President Muhammadu Buhari, Femi Falana reports. The human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, SANS, Femi Falana, has urged the President Muhammadu Buhari's government not to rely on any false hope of getting help from the U.S. government in fighting insecurity in Nigeria. He noted that historically, that the U.S. government and other Western leaders have not done much to support the country's war against insurgency. Rather than expect help from the U.S., Femi Falana urged the federal government to recruit more soldiers and police, empower and motivate them to do the job. Femi Falana made the submission on Thursday in Abuja during a public lecture to mark the 80th birthday of Prof. Omotoye Olorode, delivering a paper titled Labour and Quest for Nigeria's Development. Reflections and prognosis on the way forward. Femi Falana said that Nigerian leaders must look inwards on how to solve the security challenges facing the nation. Since 2009, the cry for help in persecuting the counter-insurgency operations had fallen on behalf on the deaf ears of the leaders of the West. As if that was not enough, the United States and our allies prevented Nigerians from acquiring vital security equipment to persecute the war on terror due to the abysmal poor human rights record on the armed forces and the police. Even though President Buhari's administration was allowed to pay the sum of $329 million for 12 Super Tucano fighter jets in November 2018 to aid the counter-insurgency operations in the Northeast Zone. The jets have not been delivered, he said. I am now an Igbo herdsman who they declared as he shared photos of his cows. I'm not an Igbo herdsman. I'm now an Igbo herdsman. 2 of my cows gave birth to calf each. They are 4 now. My plan is to have at least 20 cows this year. We all can be herdsmen, but we don't need to kill or destroy other people's properties to be herdsmen. Nigerian Global Peace Ambassador and investigative journalist Jackson Ude has taken to social media to announce that he is now an Igbo herdsman, sharing photos of his 2 cows that have just given birth to a calf each. Ude said that everyone can choose to become a herdsman without having to kill or destroy other people's properties in doing so. He tweeted, I'm an Igbo herdsman now. 2 of my cows gave birth to calf each. They are 4 now. My plan is to have at least 20 cows this year. We all can be herdsmen, but we don't need to kill or destroy other people's properties to be herdsmen. Nigerian Army Chief Itauru claims that Boko Haram defeated despite influence attack in the northeast, killing of soldiers. The Chief of Army Staff, Ibrahim Itauru, has reiterated the commitment of the army to the total annihilation of Boko Haram from Nigeria. Itauru disclosed this on Wednesday during a visit to headquarters of Operation Lafiya Dole in Maiduguri, Borno State. Chief of Army Staff Major General Ibrahim Itahiru for COAS. The COAS, who was visiting Borno State for the 5th time since his appointment 4 months ago, said that the regular visits were to boost the morale of the troops, reassure them and listen to any issue affecting them. He added that Boko Haram had been defeated in many encounters and would continue to be defeated until they are totally annihilated from Nigeria.